the night is quiet and shadows fall, I'll be beside you whenever you call. When worries weigh heavy and fears take flight, I'll be your strength, guiding through the night. And when the days are dark and heavy on your heart, I'll be the voice to guide you through the dim. Strong walls may crumble, but within you've got the spark. Just turn the key, let light dissolve the grim. Did you think you were alone in your feelings? Strike a match, let your inner strength be seen. Welcome to all things serious. In the depths of your despair, where demons roam, I'll be the hand to hold. You're never alone. When storms rage fierce and winds blow strong, I'll be the shelter in your soul where you belong. Welcome to all things serious.
Hello, hello, hello. So we got Nicole in the house. We got DJ Rope Knox in the house. And we got lurkers in the background. So hello, everybody. How are we doing today? So before we get going, I want to see how everybody's doing. Put it in chat. How you doing? Let me cam up for a second there. All right. Don't have anything on, no TV, just the lights in the background because it's hot and the TV throws off heat. God's girl, welcome in. Tired. Nicole's doing. So let's talk mental health and the stigma around it. So I'm going to pull up some stats real quick. Okay. Let me get to it. Why is there still so much mental health stigma? Okay. I'm not going through that right there. All right. Mental health stigma and causes. Causes and effects. We're going to read along together. Okay. Getting everything set up. I had to go grocery shopping earlier, so I'm falling behind a little bit. Okay, let's share stream. Pulled it up. So what does mental health stigma look like? Stigma against people with mental illnesses takes a variety of different forms, from negative attitudes to different treatment to outright discrimination. While each person's experience of stigma will look different, here are a few examples of how it can manifest. Perpetuation of harmful stereotypes or prejudices about people who suffer from mental illness, that they are violent, unpredictable, or they are just acting out for attention. Refusal of landlords and employers to offer housing or employment opportunities to people with mental illness. Poor quality of care for their physical health problems from healthcare providers. Insensitive treatment or lack of understanding on the part of friends, family members, or acquaintances. Spoke too soon last night, Eddie. My cousin is spiraling and triggered his mom's PTSD again. Oh my God. Triggered his mom's PTSD. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. What Where does mental health stigma come from? As with most forms of stigma or discrimination, the stigma surrounding mental health issues is rooted in lack of knowledge about what mental illness is and how it works. Many people still believe that mental illness is a choice, or that people with mental illness are aggressive and unstable. What's more, mainstream media and entertainment often feed these stereotypes by portraying characters with mental illness as crazy or dangerous in TV shows and movies. These connections are further reinforced by sensationalization of news that has to do with crimes committed by people with mental illness. In spite of the fact that research has shown that people with mental illness are more likely to be victims of crimes than perpetrators. Consequences of mental health stigmas. Mental health stigma is particularly insidious because it can easily become internalized by the person who experiences it. If an individual is continually treated as though they are inadequate or unworthy, they may come to believe it themselves. This in turn can result in reduced hope and self-esteem, isolation, and worsening of their psychiatric symptoms. Moreover, if that person comes to expect rejection or discriminatory treatment, they may be less likely to seek care or work toward opportunities that can improve their lives. Radius Health provides person-centered integrated healthcare services. I'm not going to go through all that. But people who struggle with mental health also struggle with addiction, substance use, alcoholism. And the thing is, if we search for help and let people know that they're not alone, the stigma around mental health really bothers me. It really does. Because people look at you differently. Like that statement, like this article talks about. You get looked at differently. You get looked at as crazy or unstable, and you're not. You're neither. You just need help. You need a hand, someone to be there for you, someone to know, someone to say you're okay, someone to say we're here for you. Once they have that acknowledgement that there are people out there that care, things start to change within themselves. And that's the reason why I'm here today, is to let you know you're not the only one out there struggling. You're not the only one. There are plenty of people out there that are there to help. You just got to look for it and not be afraid to look for it. There are support groups, even on Facebook. Believe it or not, there are support groups on Facebook for mental health. You just got to look for them. And reach out. And if it's somebody that you need to talk to, I'm there. You know, If you're afraid to reach out to a stranger, and I'm a stranger to amongst most of you guys, I'm a stranger, and sometimes it takes a stranger to listen. Somebody you don't know, somebody that don't know you, somebody that doesn't know your family or friends or anything about you, to be able to take what you say to them and twist it. Sometimes it takes a stranger. Because sometimes if you talk to a friend, it can backfire on you. But if you talk to a stranger that doesn't know you and doesn't know your life, how are they going to turn it against you? You know, especially if all they know is your YouTube name. That can be easily changed. That can be easily changed. What's going on, April? How you doing? And God's girl, I can understand. And I won't talk about that addiction because that's a triggering addiction. I don't talk about anything that is food related, health related. I try to stay away from that because that is triggering. So I had somebody reach out to me, and I'm waiting to see if they got my email. So, am I on point so far on the stigma around mental health? And Rogue Knox, I see that you put in here, you think you've lost your writing abilities. Why do you think that? Is it because your hand's hurting? That's why, God's girl, I'm very careful on what I talk about. I talk about specifically mental health, the well being of the human mind. Because once the mind is well, everything else falls into place. Once your mind is in the right place, everything else falls into place. Won't you use me as a character? A mental case. His name is Xavier. He's what you call the Neanderthal beast. There you go, new character. No, I'm just joking. I know it's not that kind of book. I was just giving you a hard time. Erica, I hope you're doing well. People that are joining and coming in, I hope you're doing well. You're probably cooking dinner. You're probably cleaning. You're probably just listening in the background. You're probably relaxing, doing things, spending time with the family. And if you're doing all that, OG Nanny, how you doing? Raven, welcome in. If you guys are in the background doing things, let me know that you're busy. Willow, welcome in, Willow. So I'm going to drop the link in chat, and anybody that wants to come up is more than welcome. Kentucky Lee, more than welcome. I hope you're doing well, Kentucky Lee. I hope you're doing well. So you're watching your new kitty explore. Welcome in, Jackie. OG Nanny Dumpling sent you. She's an awesome individual. Hopefully she jumps in and joins if she's not busy. Because I know earlier she was working on merchandise like magnets and stuff like that and shipping orders out for people. So she was doing that last night when I was up on her panel. I was going to go live, but she was pretty busy. So, Jackie, to catch you up, I read this article off to people. It's a pretty long website address. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing that. Let me see. Let me do this. No, I don't want to add. Copy link address. Put it in chat. Paste. Why did it do all that? I do not know. Let me delete the comment. I don't know why it did all that. I don't understand. Don't click on it. There we go. I think it's gone. Okay. See, Dumpling's here, still working. Thank you for checking out OG. Okay. So I wish I could just share the website that I got this info from, and it's not letting me. It's giving me this whole. Let me see if I can just. Let me see if I copy from here. Copy. Paste. Enter. Nope, that's not it. All right, I can't do it. I was trying to share the link. Okay, Jackie. So if you have any subjects, any ideas you want me to discuss, I will share, I will research, and I will discuss them. But this past week, I've been more focused on trying to break the stigma around mental health because we all struggle with something and we get looked at differently because we struggle with something. You know, and life's a struggle. And I think we can all come together as a community and support each other. I really do. I really think that we could come together as a community, even if it's online and it's not in person. If we're going through something, we can always talk to each other. I created Discord for a reason, and if you're not in Discord and you want to join my platform, and it's a positive community, it's drama free. It's judgment free. Send me an email and I'll send you the link to join Discord. We don't judge people. It's drama free. We don't look at what your belief system is, anything. It's just about mental health, struggles, what you're going through. You know, you can always reach out. OG Nanny, you got my email. So if you want to join my Discord, you can always talk about what your daughter got out of the hospital for and what kind of help you need to help her. You don't always have to put that info here because J-Dub, welcome in. Yes, I will be doing in Discord. I will be doing after show tonight. Yes, I will be. I will be doing an after show. So you have my email address. I posted it, OG Nanny. Original gangster. So right after the live ends, Jackie, we'll be doing an after show, voice chat, right after the live gets over with. After the show, when I say all things serious is out, I end the stream and I jump over into Discord where we can voice chat and talk to each other and communicate. So your dog just stole your pizza? Did you walk away, Rogue? Did you walk away from your food knowing your dog's going to steal it? I didn't mean to laugh. Sorry. Didn't mean to laugh. So if you want to come up on panel, you're more than welcome. J-Dub, if you want to come up on panel, you're more than welcome. Where's Connie? Connie Corso's mom. There's Willow. My dog other week stole 2. Yes, 2 caramel donuts. I would have too. I would have stole 2 caramel donuts. Yes, there's a stigma of multiple mental health issues in addiction too. Yes. See, there's Connie Corso's mom. I said her name and look who shows up. She does. So I'm going to drop the link. And I want Connie Corso's mom to come up. And if J-Dub wants to join, he's more than welcome. Never trust your dogs to babysit food. Hope B, how you doing?
Hello.
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 Kanye.
I didn't mean to come up coughing, but I was just taking a hit.
Oh, it's one of those moments.
Yeah, sorry
I
about that.
caught you at a bad time. Well, a good time, but a bad time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. You know, I actually promote that stuff too when it comes to mental health.
It's really helped me a lot. Like, it's really chilled me out. It's really helped with depression. It makes me want to get up and go out and do stuff. Yeah. Sativa.
Brownie little me. Hello, my friend. Hello.
Hello.
So, mods, did you get the info in chat? in Discord. The promo code for merchandise.
Hi, April. I don't think I can drop anything from up here. Can
In Discord, in mod chat, I dropped the code for you guys, for all the mods.
I? That's helpful.
And then for all the subscribers in chat, and the code lasts forever. It's just a one-time use. It doesn't expire. It's one-time use. Once you use it, it goes away. There's 16. I put it up for 16 uses. Because I have 16 mods in Discord.
Ooh. Thank you.
You know, I'm trying to give back. It's 25% discount. I'm just trying to give back to the mods because you guys have done so much for me. You guys have.
I really appreciate you, Eddie. You're a cool dude.
Well, you guys come in, you make sure that the chat is respectful. You guys make sure no trolls come in and disrespect people in the community. You know, you guys make chat entertaining. When somebody in chat's going through something you can relate, you guys usually respond to them. You know,
Pretty good little group, huh?
yeah. Yes. Dumpling is in here. She's just working.
I was just trying to fix my picture because it looks like I have like a twisted neck in that. I don't know what I'm doing there.
You got a twisted neck?
It looks like it in that picture. I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I
You're
don't
like,
know what I'm doing.
hello, hi.
I was
You're
trying to
like,
take a picture and I
how
was
you
like gonna smile, but like it makes me look so awkward when I smile. So I was like, I'll just look serious, but I look really angry, and so I'm trying to change it.
She's like, honey, come over here and kiss me.
Do you guys like how there's like hangers in the background? There's like hangers. I was by my closet. There's like hangers. So funny. Oh, thank you, April. That's sweet. Very kind of you to say. I hate taking pictures.
Dumpling, if you can hear me, Bratty Little Me said, check your email. TCCT Dumpling. If you can hear me, check your email.
I need that for like reminders, Eddie. I have to set alarms to do everything because I'm so ADD.
I can see your old man be like, whose voice is that? Oh, yeah, that's all things serious, you know?
He
You know,
knows
I'm
who you
on
are.
for his channel.
Why do you have Eddie's? Oh, no, he knows who you are because we've been on like voice chats and stuff, and he's usually chilling by me if he's home. So yeah. Why do you have Eddie's voice for your alarms? That's funny.
I can see it now. I don't know your husband's nickname, but the
I just
alarm would
call him
go up,
Billy.
huh?
I just call him Billy on here.
And the alarm would be going off and be like, hey, Billy. Hey, Billy. Wake up, Billy.
I like to
Hey.
prank him. I could do like your voice on his alarms for like the alarm.
Uh,
That'd be pretty funny trying to explain like whose voice is that, dude? Work and
uh.
stuff. Why is there a guy as your alarm? It's kind of weird.
So Dumpling, Bratty Little Me said, check your email. Check
Hi, happy
your
little.
email. So I'm pretty sure I got people in chat saying you have really fallen off. Yes, I fell off talking about stigma because I already did talk about it. Now I'm trying to wind down from talking about it because it's so depressing. You know, the stigma is just, it needs to be changed. Hollywood needs to do a better job. The mainstream media needs to do a better job addressing the stigma around mental health. Not everybody that does something is crazy.
Sorry if that was loud for a second. Yeah, stigma is
Some
terrible.
people who do things are just having a bad day. Uh, so what's going on over there, bratty little me? Your mom and stepdad are having some issues health wise? Just asking.
Safe travels. I like the name Dumpling. That's cute. Did you say that we're having an after party?
In
After
Discord?
the show? Yeah,
Yes.
cool beans.
I think I'm going to do a members only live this
Yeah,
weekend.
that'd be
Probably
great.
do a virtual pizza party this weekend. I don't know. That or August 1st.
What happens August 1st? Is that your birthday?
No. That's the first that's the day I released a 15% discount for all subscribers for the merch store.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Heck
I
yeah.
got one for the mods. This is 25% discount. And I'm going to have 15% discount for all members and subscribers.
That's super thoughtful.
So
Those are comfy shirts too.
you just got to buy one.
Yep, they're super comfy. I've heard.
April T's got one. I hope everything is well with your family, bratty little me. I'm sorry to hear that you have to go to New Mexico. I hope everything is well.
Safe travels.
I know what's going on. Just keep your head strong, bratty little me. I know what's going on. Yeah, I know what's going on. Just keep your head strong. We love you. We all love you. Pac-Man.
That's a fun name.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Sending you love, bratty little me. Sending you love.
no, love and light.
If you want to do that, Jackie, you're more than welcome to do that. If you want to do that, that's up to you.
Hey, Angel. We'll be thinking about you, Brownie Little Me, all of us.
Thank you very much, Jackie. And wherever you're at with your picture icon, the avatar, well, Batty Little Me, you know you can always call me. You can ring my number. You don't always have to text. You can call me.
You're welcome. Safe travels.
Let me know when you get to New Mexico so I know you made it there safely.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Let me know, please. Even if you call me or text me, let me know when you make it there. Please. Try to get some rest before you travel.
Make sure to stay very hydrated too. Don't forget to drink water. I think a lot of people in a crisis can forget that, and it's very important to drink water and eat.
So, chat, if you're going through something, let me know. Put it in chat. And if you want to share it on panel, you're more than welcome to come up and say hi. Hello, dear friend Smitty. Oh, Smitty. So,
Were you summoned, Smitty? Did you feel like your ears were ringing, buddy?
yeah, I think Smitty's ears were ringing. They were ringing. Angel, you can come up and say hi too if you want to.
Sorry, I'm not like the biggest talker when I'm super stoned, but I'm chilling.
I know you're chilling. I know you're chilling, and thank you for being up here. You don't have to be so talkative, but
I know.
the things you do say is very inspiring. You know,
Thank you.
I didn't mean to do that, Smitty. You know what time I go live Sunday through Thursday. I had zero in my chat. Thanks, Eddie, for taking. Oh, Smitty, I love you. I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose.
It's my fault because I ran over there and said after the show because I thought he was wrapping up, and so I was like, after the show, head over to All Things Serious. So my fault.
Smitty.
You motherfucker, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know.
So, Pac-Man, to answer your question, I went over an article talking about the stigma of mental health. What's going on, nephew? What's going on, Jonathan? Liliana. Welcome in, Liliana.
Hi guys. Hi Liliana.
Oh, that's awesome. You took your foster boy out kayaking today.
That
That's
sounds like
awesome.
fun.
So, back to Pac-Man. I talked about the stigma and the problems the stigma cause with people who struggle with mental health. The stigma around it. That's what I talked about. I have a whole article I wish I could share it in chat. I'm going to have to post it in Discord. Maybe I can do this one right here. Stigma, prejudice, and discrimination against people with mental illnesses.
Yeah, it's so messed
I'm going to drop this link, so if anybody wants to read over it, this is what people go through that struggle with mental health on a daily basis. People who have mental health issues, this is what they struggle with on a daily basis. They get looked at differently. They get judged differently. People who struggle with chronic pain, they also struggle with mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And they get looked at differently. People who are disabled physically and disabled mentally, they get looked at differently. They get judged differently. And that's a problem in today's society.
Yeah,
We might,
you
we,
look
we
fine,
might,
but you're not.
To be fair, I am still the same asshole I was 6 years ago before my stroke. Just saying.
yes. Well, I'm not agreeing with you, Smitty, but I'm saying, even though you believe you're that same asshole that you were 6 years ago, society as a whole looks at you differently than they did 6 years ago.
To probably sit there and go, ha, good for that motherfucker. Fuck that guy. Sorry.
All right, let's curve on the language, Smitty.
Yeah, I know. I forgot where I was. This is why I don't come up here. But I was going to bed anyway, so I just want to say hi. And Crystal came by before. She finally made it.
J Dub's in here.
Yeah, she had to go. She said she had a call. I guess she's on call tonight.
Okay.
So, and then nobody was in the chat. She went, and then, like Kanye was saying, that everybody, you were live and all that, and then so I just ended it. Came by here to say hi, give you shit, and then leave. So,
hey, Smitty.
All right. Yeah.
Just to let you know that if you want to buy a shirt or anything in my merch store, I have a 25% discount code for you.
You do 30.
So I will send that. I will message you that discount code.
Oh, and on the embroidery, she doesn't do it.
Okay.
That's one thing she don't do. She said.
Okay.
It's a process if you know anything about it too, and it makes sense. You got to need a special machine and skill and all that. So she's like, she can't help you on that end. So before I forget,
okay,
I got that question. Take care, guys. Have a great stream. Bye, buddy. Later, Twinkle Toes.
Oh, thank you.
Pac-Man, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome. Drop in the link. If you're more than welcome to come up, you can. You may grace the panel. And you don't have to have the camera on if you don't want it. I hate when people, you can turn your camera off if you want to, Pac-Man. Okay.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right.
So you struggle with the same thing. People looking at you differently, right? You there, Pac-Man?
I can't hear you now.
All right, hold on. Can you hear me now?
I'm not hearing you, but I think you can hear me. Maybe I have to go out and come back.
All right.
Hey, Clumsy.
What's going on, Clumsy? How you doing? You can come up on panel too, Clumsy, if you want to.
Everybody is welcome.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Let me
Hi.
Okay, that sounds better.
All
You
right.
there? All
Yeah, I'm
right.
here.
Okay. So you're agreeing with the statement I made about the stigma. You said, I'm one of those people that you're right. It's hard to talk about because of the stigma.
And it shows, to me, it shows weakness. And
And
that
it's,
is something that's hard to overcome
yep,
because it's just the way you,
the way your
other
brain
people,
is
well,
designed.
that and other people dictate what you think about that or how, yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to explain what it is, but I think you get the drift.
I do get the what you're saying, the gist. I get what you're saying. And that's the reason why I started this channel, to try to help break the stigma. And it's gonna take time. It's not gonna happen overnight. I will keep talking until I'm in my grave. That we need to make a change about the stigma, because not every single person that suffers with mental health issues is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yes.
We all struggle with something.
Yep.
And that's the reason why I come here and I talk about it, because if I don't, who else is going to do it?
No one, and they just go left untreated, and then bad stuff happens.
Yep.
And if
Exactly.
we don't get a hold of this nationwide kind of thing, or at least in the United States, or it could be nationwide, I guess, because
Worldwide.
it does affect everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Depression, the whole 9 yards, it always affects, it can affect anybody.
Yep. Children, adults, elderly people, it affects us all.
Yeah.
When it comes to depression, there's no age limit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Even little kids can have it, and you don't even recognize the signs. But talking about it, or yeah, talking about it in a setting like you're set up is good because it puts it out there that people might be able to recognize the issues or the problems and help that person. That's
Yes.
what it's all about, helping the person overcome or at least accept it and move on and be a productive, person.
This is the reason why I created a safe place for people to come and talk.
Yeah.
People that are going through something can come here and talk about it. And if they don't want to talk about it here, they could talk about it in Discord. If they don't want to talk about it in Discord, they can email me. If they don't want to email me, I have a number that they can call. All you got to do is ask for it. There's so many ways to get a hold of me and talk about what's bothering you, and go from there. If I have to do some research in your area and find mental health providers in your area and reach out to them and make phone calls, I'll do that on your behalf.
Oh,
I did
a
that
lot of
for,
heart right there.
it's, if I can do something, I'm going to try and make an effort. You
Of
got to
course.
start somewhere.
It's really nice too, just having somebody that you know cares and somebody you can talk to. Because not a lot of people have that, and that's a hard point to get to. So the fact that you're out here as a male voice, I think, is also really important, because there's not a lot of men talking about mental health, because they don't feel comfortable. But like, you're
Yeah,
this big dude out here talking about it, it makes comfortable,
be-
where they might not feel comfortable otherwise.
yeah. That's why I said about the stigma. The stigma is it shows weakness, and if you show weakness, then it makes the person feel as if they're not good enough. They're not, they're not able to, function right. I don't know. Just gives them that feeling they're no good. I don't know. It's just
With
how it.
inadequacy for that.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I'm just grabbing my charger.
Yes, men don't want to ask for help. You're
No,
correct. She's who walked in the word. Men, she said, hubby says men just don't want to ask for help.
nope.
They don't. They're afraid to, like we were saying. If you ask for help, you're quote unquote weak, and you're not
Yep.
weak. Okay, they just put this stigma out there that if men ask for help, we're weak,
Yep.
and we're not weak.
Nope.
And I think the same can be said about women.
Yep,
The
there
women
are a
can.
lot of women out there that are afraid to ask for help because they don't want to get looked at differently by their own community
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or people around them.
They don't want to be attacked and all that, because that's what happens.
Yep.
People get attacked because they see the weakness. They see the other people think they're better, see the
Weakness.
weakness and attack them because they
Yep,
don't know or they don't understand what that person's going through.
I just wish. Thank you, Jackie. And the reason why, and I'll keep saying this over and over again, so people that are lurking in the background get an understanding the reason why I created this channel. I was in the true crime community, and there was a case being covered, Quentin Simon, and it was just so disturbing. And I didn't have a place to go to get away from the true crime. So I created this channel called All Things Series and started talking about mental health, because there's a lot of people out there that if they got the help they needed, they wouldn't make irrational decisions.
Yes, of course.
Okay. I truly think that if we as a society promoted mental health therapy, mainly therapy, because you don't always need medication, but you need therapy. You need somebody to talk to.
Yeah, I think what you're saying is you need a support person. You need somebody that can be there that you can talk to, run stuff by, let them know how you're feeling, and they can give you feedback. That's what you're saying.
And I agree with what you're saying also, she who's walking in the word. But I do know people who use your struggles against you. Those people lack humanity. Is anything more humane than love and compassion? I agree with that statement. A lot of people just need someone to listen to them without judgment.
Yep.
What's going
Sometimes
on?
if somebody is just right there with you, you know what I mean? Not even words or anything like that. Just the fact that they're there and they've shown up for you, like, even if it's silently, that means a lot to people.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining, Martin. Hopefully you get some good rest. You know, I'm glad when you guys jump up on panel because it opens the floor for discussion. And I get insights from different people.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to talking about mental health. All right, Connie. You take
Thanks
care.
for having me up.
Yes. What are you having for dinner?
Ravioli, garlic bread, and fettuccine alfredo with chicken.
Oh my God.
I don't know what for
Sounds
dessert.
so good.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Enjoy dinner, Connie
For having
Corso.
me up. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So it's just you and I, Pac-Man.
Yeah. It looks like it.
Grandmammy Annie, how are you doing?
Yeah, I
Yes,
don't
Jack,
know.
you went on panel. It feels more personal. It does. It does.
But also, though, talking about it on this platform also reaches people that may not talk to you, but they may be listening and
Yep.
get and feel how to, get some help, how to reach out. The more they hear, the more they get comfortable, the easier it is to kind of talk about it, open up. It's all about the kind of trust too. When the person that you're going to talk to, they're not going to judge you. They don't talk negatively about what you're saying, that kind of thing. Are you frozen?
No, I'm not frozen.
Oh,
Thank you, Grandmammy Annie, for listening. I love horses. I love your avatar. I love horses. I used to be a stable boy. And I used to clean stalls, and I miss it because you used to hang out with the horses all the time. So, but I want to thank you for coming up, Pac-Man. You're always welcome on my panel. If you're ever in here and you have something to say, you can always come up on panel and talk.
all right. That's good.
Because I think more men coming up here and talking about mental health, will reach out to more men. And then when I have women up here talking about mental health, it'll reach out to more women.
Yes.
So
It's a kind of collective deal when it comes to this too, because they're kind of interchangeable. Men are a little bit different, but also women are, they can put their perspective in it too, because they have to live with that person, so they got a lot of insight too. So it does really open up the conversation and that kind of stuff.
yes, I usually run my live streams for about an hour, hang out, talk to the community. And we're getting to that part, animal therapy. Is your bird your therapy? You support
Yes.
animal?
Yes. It's very good therapy. Especially when I'm by myself, it gives me something to, something to talk to, basically.
Yep.
And that bird, I can hug him. He'll talk to me in my ear and he'll jump up and down, So I guess, yeah, it's a therapy bird for me.
Yep. Animals are therapy. That's right, Erica. Thank you for stopping in, Erica. So,
I've worked with developmentally disabled people for most of my life. So it's not like I don't understand the concepts or I don't understand. I worked with a lot of nonverbal which is all about the behavioral process of how to read their body language and stuff like that, because they act out because they want something, and you have to figure out what that is, and it's hard.
It is. It is.
I
I
did it
used
for
to
a
work
long
with physically and mentally impaired. I
time.
used to be a tutor.
I worked with the state of Oregon, so I worked in the last institution around the Oregon Training Center. That's where I worked,
Yep.
right across the street from EOCI, which is the Eastern Oregon Correctional Facility in Pendleton. So yeah, I understand a lot of the stuff because I've been through it. I've worked with them. You know, it is a big deal, and there's all different aspects of different like depression, and there's a lot of stuff that coincides with everything, because there's high
Yep.
functioning in every aspect of somebody's disability or psyche, or however you want to say it.
I agree. And thank you for coming up, Pac-Man.
No problem.
And I will talk to you later.
All right.
You have a good night, and everybody in chat.
You too. All right.
All right, you take care. So Grand Mammy Annie says, I have a history of depression and PTSD. But when you say you've had a history of mental illness, they look at you like a whack job. I founded an equine facilitated therapy program operating in 1986. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome to hear, Grand Mammy Annie. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing it. That's very important. Horses are very, very amazing at sensing emotion. Horses are very smart. All right, everybody. I want to thank you for joining me. If you would like to join Discord, here's my email. And you're more than welcome to join Discord. And until then, I will talk to you later, my friends. All Things Serious is out.
Let's talk about the mind for a minute. The kind of battles fought, you don't just win it. It's a war zone inside, no camouflage. Every thought's a grenade, sitting ready to barrage. Growing up, they said man up, but never speak up. So I bottled it all, like a shaking soda cup. Pressure building inside, I could feel it crack. But the world outside only sees the mask, not the fact. Depression knocking at the door, anxiety's my guest. They invited themselves in, now I'm under duress. But mental health ain't a weakness, it's a strength to own. Every scar, every tear, every struggle we've honed. It's okay not to be okay. Don't let anyone take your light away. In the darkness, you'll find your voice. Speak your truth, make your choice. It's okay not to be okay. Don't let anyone take your light away. In the darkness, you'll find your voice. Speak your truth, make your choice.